First run of the day at Turner's, which is a good warm-up. Keep it steady.
Commentary from 10 runs in Nelson, over 10,000 feet of climbing and descending. So started the day on Turner's. Great flow track, about the best warm-up you can get really, especially here, where lots of the trails are steep and gnarly and technical, as we'll find out. So I got up kind of early, well, the usual time, left it just after 8 AM on a mission.
Up to Smasher, rode this once before yesterday, scoped it out. Pretty sweet tech track, a bit confusing sometimes, but some fun little features. 9:11. Try and get down. 1/4 will be an hour into today. Yeah.
Into Smasher. Found this an interesting track. It is one of the classics and nice and long. I think it's a good 5 minutes. Has some flow, some tech, some nice little lines like this.
Yeah.
Here's some of the faster bits, some jumps. Really good track. I mean, like many others, especially in this area, I don't think you can ride them enough. I mean, there's some slightly confusing bits, terrible line there, where if you're coming into things fast and you know what's coming up, you could really smash these trails. Oh, this road gap.
Fuck, I've nearly died. Not enough speed really.
But every time I did that gap, it was a wild outcome.
Look at the time. Oops, a bit late. Look at that view. Back at the top of the hill. Getting ready to drop into Lollipop, which I haven't done before. It's the last technical trail.
Haha, Lollipop.
Codgers. I'm a bit scared. Apparently it's also the hardest, steepest, gnarliest.
If you have an epic day, I'd advise not riding tracks for the first time, but I rode a few for the first time, including this one, which I, to be honest, avoided because of everything I heard about it. I mean, look how steep it is.
That's sick.
Cool though. Apparently there is a race on this track.
Oh. Wow.
I can't get my head around that.
That is real dirty, that.
Yeah, just look at that. Look at this section.
Fucking drop into a fucking corner. Might be some foot out.
I was terrified of this. Oh, as you can see, because I rode it scared.
Not that bad actually, I could have stuck that.
Didn't ride it very well, but it came back a few days later, did a second run and cleaned that fine. But yeah, racing this, whoa, nearly lost it there. One of the only times an inside line would have been the best choice.
This will look so mellow in GoPro.
Of course, good old GoPro effect. Still looks steep, I think, but obviously not as it is in real life.
Loves back skid.
But yeah, so janky. Oh, corners like that.
Shit.
Nice drop at the end though. Did a nice nollie off that the second time I went down.
Yep. We have done it. Going up, take me to your leader for the 3rd time today. Hotbox into DiVAS now. It is 10:30. Meeting friend at Charlotte soon, so let's crack on.
This is a fun trail. Jumps at the top. See, with Nelson you hear all about the tech, but not so much about the flow trails, jumps, downhill tracks. It's not all janky tech. But yeah, so here we're into DiVAS. This is the top section. First time I rode it actually.
This is where I get serious.
Now the proper section here.
Some real steep bits here.
GoPro really not doing this justice. There's kind of a chute coming into here, so steep.
Keep it together.
You just off the brakes.
Oh my god, that was wild. Lost my foot, worst time.
Yeah, really nice catch berms there.
Real nice berm.
The more you ride it, the more you know where you can let go.
Reversing.
Did a pretty good run in this again a couple of days later, or maybe the day after actually it was. But what a track. Big jump at the end, the really scary run in. As you can see, I clipped my hand on a tree on the run in that time.
Yeah, that was sketchy, but we'll take it.
One of my favourites, this.
Sick track, really sick track.
Kaka downhill.
Just scraping conditions at the end of Caca.
Just having a look to see how wet it is.
Very damp.
Mrs. Ware joined the boys, so the stoke was real there. That's Bernard.
Real live.
Looks like it needs to like come forward a bit more though.
Oh nah, she's good.
Look at that view as well.
Look at that horrendous view. Yeah, right.
Boom, straight into Kaka downhill. This is a track, and one of the only tracks I felt quite underbiked. I mean, a proper downhill bike on this track would be mega. Had a few bottom outs and running my suspension stiff as. But it's so cool when you're used to riding by yourself and then you ride with people and you know you let go more, you see their lines, you try and copy their lines. Bad example right here.
Oh my god.
Shankly getting round.
Yeah.
There's
Scary,
Max.
wasn't it?
I think Max hadn't ridden it for a long time, or maybe ever. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep on Bernard's tail. Being local, knows the lines, but this is full on. This is such a long track as well.
Woo!
I think it's like 7 minutes or something, which is insane because it's all full on, all
there's a big
steep.
drop down here and he's going fast for.
Okay, so this drop here, you can hardly see it in this. I cased it first time I went down, so that was the second time hitting it. I was scared.
Yeah! Friggin' nailed it that time, man. Shit, that was scary.
I was looking at it coming down, I was like, oh, that was looking like, fuck that.
Had to give it some thought. Oh, stoked.
Bit of a sin.
Got it to like the sweet spot, it's smooth. Oh, that was scary though.
Should have watched.
That was a deep send.
Okay, here we go.
Have it.
And here we go, continuing into quite a big jump.
Oh, that line.
This has got to be one of the all-time downhill tracks. Has all these features, these drops, jumps, gaps. First time that high line there, just because I saw Bernard go down it. Really, like real fast sections, super rough, like natural, just rocks. All these lines, all these places you could hold off more. No surprise the locals are so good. I mean, come on, tracks like this on your doorstep, it's mad.
For the jumps.
So this is the bottom bit with the jumps. I nearly died in this berm. Oh, look at that. Nearly lost my front wheel over. That's so grim. Nice of Bernard to get some clips. Some of my only clips here, really. Because mainly rode by myself. Oh, I went to X up it. Did the X up so late, as you can see. Did the X up so late and just got it round and it kind of blew my foot off. Okay, so here,
Down there,
I have to apologise for this awful camera action. I had a wet or dirty, I didn't realise the whole time.
Yeah, that was good fun, man. Yeah.
Such a good run though.
In the sandwich. Oh, it sounded nice.
First time down this track too.
Woo!
It's steep as fuck, and it's kind of like, it's over real fast. It's like
straight over and can just go. Haven't done this, so.
oh, haven't you? Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, like I haven't done this in a while, so either way is same.
You can come back up and do this if you want, but it is
Deciding what line to take here.
That bit with the rut was scary.
Yeah.
So we're scoping out this kind of rock roll drop gnarly section. Can't really see it in this dirty camera clip. But here we go, dropping. A bit of a double drop. Super fast run out.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like being in Canada.
Nice. That was right, actually.
That was really good. Felt smooth as hell.
Yeah, I almost felt like I could give it more.
In the race, there was someone sending it from the top and landing about where that tree stump is, and like just full commitment. And I don't know why they hated themselves so much to take that kind of risk.
Should have got a phone clip, but oh well.
Just slow, pull up a bit. Who knows? I don't know.
Pull up, pull up.
Yeah.
I hadn't even had lunch yet, and I'd just ridden all of these insane tracks.
Yeah, foot out. That was sick. Man,
Have a bath in it.
Doing that one, mix it up. I'm past 2 and already covered 22 miles. Got in Turners, Smasher, Lollipop, top of Hotbox, DiVAS, then met up with the boys and did Kaka downhill, Maitai Faithful, and we're back for lunch and head back out to a few more runs. Kaka road climb is evil, not even mean, just evil. But we're nearly at the top. 10 to 4, 7th full run of the day, at top of Broken Axe. Another serious downhill.
Now this is where I started to feel fatigued. Not so bad in this top section with jumps, but you'll see I'll start to get rattled. And questioning myself a bit because being tired, like here, I didn't commit to that because I was worried it'd be a bit wet.
Round the berm, land that jump, straight round to the right, pretty blind, keep going, hit left, give it some nice push, and you're there before the triple.
Had to remind myself here how to ride this quite scary section actually. It's super quick, corners, blind. This is the triple, boom. Next time I went down I got the X up on it as well, which felt so good. But here I'm just getting beaten up.
Stick it.
Now this track to me kind of felt like what hardline must feel like to a pro. As in I'd obviously never be good enough to ride it. But this kind of felt similar in style, you know, with decent sized jumps, fast sections and ridiculous tech.
So this is that
including this line, hadn't ridden before.
I haven't done yet. Take 2. Gonna hit the proper A line. Just gonna get real loose here.
I don't know how I survived that.
Woo! Shit, yeah, that was actually really wild.
See some stuff that looks gnarly and it's fine, other times it's the other way around.
Gap here that I haven't done yet. Checking out the rock hop.
So this is an example when you're worried about something but it's all good. No problem.
Nothing.
And into the lower section, absolutely love this section. It's smooth, super fast, going through the trees. So good. Kind of like the lower bit of hardline where it's fast and just has big jumps.
Back at the top of Caca for run number 8. This time we're going to trail off and do Putakari. Which people rave about. Tech track, I haven't been down yet. So now is as good a time as any.
Putakari. This is where I really was suffering First time down this technical, rough, local track. And by local I mean there are good lines for sure. I didn't take them. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just getting beaten up, just trying to survive at this point.
Oh, not to ride it.
Hands were hurting. Arms were hurting. These tracks are so physical. That's the thing. It's not like a lot of other riding, especially like closer to home. I mean, I rode downhill racetracks, big jumps, and then this technical monstrosity. So I have to admit, I wasn't having a good time. I'm sure it is a good track. I mean, locals love it. And if I hadn't hit it super tired and worn out, it might have been a different story. But this just felt like unnecessary hardship.
God, strong to hold on now.
I was just trying to make it down. Pinballed. When you're that tired, it's kind of look at that corner. You can't really ride well anymore.
Oh my God, my hand is fucked.
You're kind of mentally fatigued as well.
Oh yeah, struggling now.
But I made it to the end.
Woo! Gotta love the birds in New Zealand. So run number 9, 32.5 miles in, 5:30, about to get dark. Go down Loam Ranger. Yeah birds, see you later.
This is a cool track.
Oh.
But already I have a couple of runs left and
Oh God.
getting quite dark in the dense woods. Light was an issue. There's also quite a mad gap I scaped out, but that wasn't happening that day. Not that tired. But yeah, Loam Ranger, really fun track. Quite flowy. Some jumps and tech as well, like most other tracks here.
What a day. 5:33. Back to the campsite. So I was done, but then I thought, let's go up to the saddle for sunset view. Bit late for the sunset. And then I thought, go on then, let's make it 10. Unfortunately I don't have any lights with me. It should actually be sick to ride with lights. About 36 miles in. It's getting dark, it's past 6. Let's go down IV line. Run number 10, Advanced Trail in the dark.
Now this was a terrible idea.
Oh God, I can't see anything.
I just really wanted to do 10 runs.
Most pointless head cam ever. Going for a record slow time here.
It's not just dark because of the GoPro, it just was dark.
Pretty hungry. Oh, rock section.
I couldn't really see any more than what you were seeing right now.
I didn't see. Don't really know what's going on. I don't even know where this trail finishes.
On a track I'd never been down before.
I don't know what's in front of me. We have made it to the end of the trail. But how do we get home? Just have to make it back down to the campsite now. 6:04. We're going down the wrong way into the wrong valley. Glad I noticed that before I got to the end.
Oh yeah, then I got lost trying to go home. I wasn't sure where it was. My second 10,000 foot plus elevation day I'd ever done. Yeah, hope you liked
There
it.
we have it.
Snapshot of some of the best trails in Nelson or ever.